Well, good morning. This is the Rise of the Phoenix, exploring the holos. I'm not going to sit here and end my channel because of things that other people's want to do. And because there's other people's around. We're going to do this no matter what. I need to find a new studio where I can record these videos and lock down the environment. But until I do that, I'm going to have to make videos about other things. Maybe videos about things that I already made videos about. So today we're going to check. I'm fixing this headlight again. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. There, can you hear me better? I'm going to try to adjust the volume so that I'm not blowing your speakers out. We did check the blinker. We had some strange blinker behavior, but it is working, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to concentrate on just taking this out because both of these bulbs, due to off-roading or potholes or both, they both fell out and got damaged. So first of all, first thing we got to do is pop this hood and start off by taking all these grommet things out. And there's a little one here. You got to be very careful not to break those. And then we're going to concentrate on figuring out how to get this grill off. Fun. Okay, so I guess I should show you exactly how these things work. There is a tool, a pry tool you can buy for these, but this is just a weed. This is just a weed thing. Weed puller. It kind of works because it can get on either side of the grommet. These things are plastic, so you want to be careful not to break them. This one is really giving me issues right now. Especially when it's 30 or less degrees, this plastic just wants to break. See, this is not ideal. You want to try to pull the inside portion up. Oh, this is not a bad idea. You want to try to pull this inside portion up, destroying it like that. Damn it. Then when you do end up breaking them off, you're going to want to pull out that inside part with a needle nose. It's not going to be easy. Then whatever you do have left of the ones that aren't broken, you put in a pile here so you don't lose them. You can buy these at an auto parts store, which I'll probably end up having to do after this job. So let's take that off. Just pop this off. Oh, okay, there's 4 more up there. Don't forget those. All right, next step, now that we got this upper shroud off, is to take off these 10mm bolts. I'm not sure yet if this has to come off, but we're going to figure it out. They have a few videos other than this one online how to do this, and basically I watch it and I forget and end up having to figure it out myself anyways. In that video there was a different kind of a grill where there was something you take off here to get this part off, so we're gonna figure that out. It looks like there's another grommet there, but we're gonna do this very slowly and try to refigure it out again. The problem I'm having is all the videos I watch on how to do this, right here there is a piece that pops off and there's a bolt behind that. Well, this truck is not that way. So I just don't see where the bolt is to hold this grill on. And I do not just, I know that this is Maybe this isn't a separate piece. I don't want to just break it because it's so cold out. It looks almost like it's already separated here. Son of a bitch. All of this just to change a light bulb. Okay. Apparently, there's retention clips. There should be retention clips for this that just pops off, and then I can get to the 10mm bolt. So I'm going to try that and let you know if that's successful. So I do not recommend doing this in the winter time in general, and especially when it's below 30 degrees, because we did lose one of the clips, and I hope that that's not an issue in the future with this thing falling off. But yeah, you want to get a screwdriver behind this chrome piece, between the chrome and the plastic, and just pry it out very gently, especially in the winter, all the way along this thing. And then I was able to pop that off. The 10mm bolts are back here. Yeah, so I'm going to get in there with a 10mm and an extension, and then hopefully we'll be able to gently pop this off without breaking any more of the clips. Now that I got this grill off, actually came off quite easy since I got these 10mm out. And I'm not going to worry about this light today, I don't think, because there's no issues with it, but we'll see. Right down here, the next step, you peel back this rubber. In there is a 13mm. It may be difficult to get in there. We're gonna figure it out. And after getting that 13mm on the side, which you can use a 1/2 inch, I use a 1/2 inch, and an extension, you got to take out these 10mm up here, and I think we're pretty close to getting this out. In fact, let me get this out and I'll show you. Okay, it took a little bit. You got to remember to pop this thing out of here, so you're gonna have to kind of get over here and pop that out, and it's a tight fit into the frame of the truck here, so into the fender and everything. So we're going to take this bottom one off. This completely doesn't work. This top one I had in here half works. So we're going to start with the bottom one, pushing this button down, and that's something you have to do usually with 2 hands, so I'm probably going to do that off camera. I'll be replacing these. These are replacement LEDs that I bought from Car Effects. They work great. They are $80 for a whole set, and so I went with the same thing. The issue I had was they fell out somehow. Maybe I didn't have them clipped in. You can see that there should be an orange seal. That might still be in the fixture, so I'll have to check that out. You want to make sure that you have a tight fit, otherwise they'll fall out, and if they're bouncing around inside there, they get damaged, and that's what happened to me. So, especially if you go off-road. So, on the bottom, it was this, not the bulb. This was the culprit. I did change the bulb, but yeah, I'm probably just going to junk that one anyways. This is the culprit. These, I forgot what it's called. A car, they call it a car bus. What it does is I think it lowers the voltage because it's an LED and it requires less voltage. So right now I'm going to just have to run without it, and hopefully it doesn't damage the bulb. And so now that we got the light in, we're just going to do everything in reverse order. Yeah. So I already put this 13 millimeter back in. You want to make sure that you don't pinch that rubber, because I did have to take it back out and redo that. I'm going to put the 10 millimeters back in here. That's snapped in good already. We're going to put the grill back on, put the 10 millimeters back in here, and then put that plastic chrome piece on, and then we'll finish it up on the top. I did not touch this light because it's working fine. We're just going to save them bulbs for next time. There you have it. I did not replace those, so they're fine. I did replace these. Same. Yeah, so you can tell probably it's quite a bit darker out. It did take a long time. Do not, I repeat, do not do this when it's 16 degrees out. Thanks for hanging out with me and helping me reconfigure this channel and carry on like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we will make it to the top again. So make sure you like and subscribe. I don't know what I'm going to bring in you next week, but it hopefully will not be from the frozen tundra. Thank you. Ad astra, my friends.